Hello everybody, it's Bushra from Cat Cat Crochet. I'm here to explain the flower for the Sweetheart Bralette that you guys are doing. Thank you so much for helping me test this pattern and getting it ready for launching, or maybe not, I'm not sure yet. I haven't finalized my decision, but I still really appreciate all your help. I'm just going to make this flower because a couple of people had a confusion about what it means for row 4 and row 8 and 9, how to work behind the petals and what that means, and I thought, you know what, it's easier if I just make the video and you guys can figure it out, and if there's any confusion with the pattern, I can definitely make revisions before I finalize it. So let's get starting. I'm going to just follow my own pattern that's written over there on my laptop right now. I did not memorize this, so I'm definitely going to have to follow the pattern and make sure it makes sense. And yeah, so let's get going. Row 1, you make a slip knot. Whoop, it slipped. You make a slip knot and you chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find your first chain right there, slip stitch into it, yarn over, oh, yarn split, whoopsie, and pull through. Now you got a ring. That's your ring. Chain 1, it does not count as a stitch, and you're going to single crochet 16 into the ring. So go into the ring, pull up yarn. Oh, we're approaching a knot already. This is a brand new skein of yarn. Anyways, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just push it back if you don't have a lot of space. It's okay, you can just push it and find space. There you go. 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I counted 16, but I'm going to double check because I'm not 100% sure I got it right the first time. So that's, whoa, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, perfect. Now you're going to slip stitch to your first single crochet, not the chain 1, but the first one. You look at the top, you find the V. Put your yarn, put your hook through, yarn over, come through and through. Okay, so row 1 is complete. There is no turning because we'll be working in rounds. Now you're going to chain 1. As I said, it does not count as a stitch. So slip stitch into the first stitch, the same stitch that we just came out of. You're going to single crochet into it. Sorry, not slip stitch, single crochet into it. Single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 single crochet and single crochet into the next. So we're going to skip the next one, next V right there, and single crochet into the one after that, like that. And it's a pattern repeat from there. So we're going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next stitch and single crochet into the next one after. Repeat this all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next one, go into the next, and like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 and single crochet into the next. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the beginning of the petals are forming. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so when we are approaching the end of a row, the last chain 5 that you do, so you can count 7 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After you've done 7, you're going to chain 5 as you did 4 and 5. Instead of single crocheting, you're going to find this first single crochet you did right there. It's just the one right there if you can see it. And you are going to slip stitch into that. So you're going to join. There we go. And your first or your second row is done. You should have 8 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Okay, row 3. Slip stitch to the first chain 1 space. So where we are right now is at where the single crochet is. We're going to need to go into the chain 5 space that's right in front of us, right there. You're going to slip stitch into it and bring your yarn closer. Chain 1. Now, when steps are in a parenthesis, you have to do all of those stitches into the same space. So it says single crochet, 5 half double crochet, and single crochet in each chain 5 stitch. So, sorry, chain 5 space, my bad. So we slip stitched over to the first chain 5 space. Now we're gonna single crochet, half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we had 1 single crochet in the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half double crochets, and then a single crochet right after into the same chain 5 space. Now there's no chaining, there's no nothing. You're going to go straight into the next. Wait a second. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's a repeat. Okay, that's my bad. I have to fix row 3, but without any chaining or anything, you're going to go straight into the next chain 5 space. So you don't do anything with that single crochet that's between the petals. You're going to go straight into the next one. Single crochet, 5 half double crochets. So if you don't know what a half double crochet is, you yarn over, put your hook into the space, yarn over, pull through. Instead of doing a regular double crochet, which is pull through 2 and pull through 2, you're just going to pull through all 3. And do that 5 times. So we got that first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochet, 5 half double crochet, whoopsie, sorry, 5, and you're going to do that last single crochet. Now you're going to skip over that single crochet from last row and go straight into the next chain 5 space right there. Go into it, single crochet into it, 5 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and single crochet into that same space. Now you should have 7 stitches in each petal because you're doing 2 single crochets and 5 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now you're going to skip right over to the next petal, single crochet, half double crochet, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put your hook in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Skip right over to the next one. Single crochet, half double crochet, 5, 4, and 5. Do that last single crochet in that petal and go into the next one. Single crochet, half double, 1, 2, 3, 4, whoopsie, oh my god, fur is getting caught on my hook, whoopsie. Okay, good to go. 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochet, 5 half double crochets, single crochet into that same petal, go into the next petal. I know it's getting a little bunched up, but it's okay, it'll work out all in the end. Single crochet, 5 half double crochets. Whoa, my laptop went to sleep. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last single crochet into that. You're going to go into that last petal that's left, single crochet, 5 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last single crochet. Oh, I failed to mention that you should slip stitch to, no I did slip stitch to the first stitch of the round, which was that single crochet right there. So if you're unsure if it's that stitch or that one right there, just count back from the end of the row. Make sure it's 7. So end of the petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's that one. You're going to slip stitch right into that. Now you should have 16 single crochets, so 2 single crochet per petal, so 8 times 2, and 5 half double crochet times 8, it's 40 half double crochets. So you should, if you want to count it back, you can do that. Now it says you're going to be working behind the petals, and now that's where it gets interesting. So you're going to find your second row. Your second row was, whoopsie, my cats are being, oh my god, Yoshi, stop it. Stop it. Move away. Ow. Sorry. Okay. She just came and just walked over my laptop. Sorry about that. You're gonna work behind the petal. So what does that mean? This was row 1. You can see right smack down the middle. That's row 1. And the row we just said is 3. Between that is row 2. Those are those posts that you see right there. Right there, right there. That was your row 2. That's when you did the chains that allowed you to work the petals that we just did. So when I say work behind a petal, what does that mean? You're going to chain 1. Now you're going to push this forward, push this petal forward like that. Look at the back. That's your petal. Push it forward, slip stitch around the first single crochet on row 2. That right there is our first single crochet from row 2. So you're going to turn your petal forward. You're going to find that single crochet right there. You're going to go into it, pull up, and single crochet. So now you're working behind the petals, not in front of it. See, when you put it like this, you can barely see it, and that's the point. So let me do that again. Whoopsie. So you chained 1, you push the petal forward, you find that first single crochet from row 2 right there. You can see that hole right there. Put your hook in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. That is your first single crochet of this round. Now you should chain 6 and slip single crochet into the next single crochet. So the next single crochet is there, as you can see, and then the next one after that is there, 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 and there. So we're gonna go per the instructions. After you did your single crochet, you're gonna chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to find the next. You're gonna find the next single crochet from row 2. Find it. Put your hook from underneath. Whoop, sorry about that. Underneath. Sorry. Oh my god. It is a bit tight, but you'll work through it. Put your hook in there. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through both loops. So you got that little chain space behind your petals. When you look at it from the top, you can hardly see it. But when you move your petal forward, it is right there. Okay, so you're going to chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to find the next single crochet from row 2, not row 3. This is row 3, this is row 2. You're going to find it, push the petal forward, find that single crochet, whoopsie, It's a bit tight, but it's okay. Oh. Put your hook in. It's behind the petals, remember? Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through both loops. Now I got 2 little chain spaces behind your petals. So we want 8 chain 6 spaces and 8 single crochet. So far we've done 1 single crochet, chain 6, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet. So we're gonna chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're gonna find that next right there. That's your next single crochet that you're going to work into. Push the petal forward, find it, put your hook through, yarn over, and single crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoopsie. Find the next post, next single crochet right there. Push the petal forward, find the single crochet, put your hook through it from the back like that. Whoop. Yarn over, pull through. Now just single crochet as you normally would. Now look at those little chain spaces forming behind our petals. And you're just going to do this all the way around. Chain 6. Find the next one right there. Hook in. Single crochet. 1, 4, 5, 6. Find the next one right there. Whoopsie. Yarn over, pull through, and single crochet. So how many chain spaces do we have so far? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we should have 2 more to do to finish this round. Whoopsie. Okay, so we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Find the next one right there. Put your hook through it from the bottom. Go through. Whoop. You'll find it. And single crochet as you would. Now for the last one, you are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're just going to slip stitch into the first single crochet of this row that you did. So that's right there. That's where your first chain space is attached to. You can see it right there. Just slip stitch right into that. You don't need to make another single crochet. We're just joining. So now when you look from the top, you can hardly see the chains, but when you look from the back, you can see all those chain spaces we just created. So you should have 8 chain 6 spaces and 8 single crochets in between them. Now for row 5, it says to slip stitch into the first chain 6 space. So now that we're working into those chain spaces, you're going to have to push the petals that we did on row 3 forward so you can see where your chain spaces are. You're going to slip stitch into that first chain 6 space like that. Chain 1, single crochet, 6 half double crochets, single crochet in every chain 6 space or round. So very similar to what we did on row 3. We're going to do in row 5, but instead of 5 half double crochet, we're going to have 6 half double crochet. So I chained 1. I'm going to single crochet, half double crochet 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochet, and your last single crochet into that same space. Now you're going to skip over that single crochet the same way that you did in row 3. You're going to skip it right over, go into the next chain 6 space, single crochet into it, 6 half double crochet and one single crochet into the same space. So we did one single, 1 2 3 4 half, 5, whoop, 6, and you're going to do your last single crochet into that and go right over that middle single crochet and go into the next chain space, single crochet, 6 half double crochets, 3 4 5 6, should be 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 half double crochets. Do your last single crochet into that chain space and find the next one, single crochet, half double crochet 6 times, 4 5 and 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I counted the first single crochet when I was counting. There's one single crochet and 6 half double crochet and then one last single crochet into the same space, skip over that middle single crochet again, go right into the next one, next chain space, single crochet, 6 half double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you should have 8 stitches in each petal. So that's 2 single crochets and 6 half double crochets. So I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I'm missing my last single crochet in that chain space. Do that single crochet, go right into the next chain space, single crochet, 6 half double crochet, I apologize, 3 4 5 6. So one single, 1 2 3 4 5 6, half double, and last single crochet. Now we're working into, there's only 2 more petals left, 2 more chain spaces left. So you're going to go straight into the next one, single crochet, 6 half double crochet, whoop whoop whoop, be careful not to make that mistake. One single, 3 half double. Oh my god, I keep doing that. So we did one single, 1 2 3 4 5 half double, 6 half double, and last single crochet into that same space. We're going to work into the very last chain space of this round, go right into it, single crochet, 6 half double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and you're going to single crochet. That's your last single crochet of this round. You're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet. So if you can't find where that is, just count back from the end, from this end of your first petal. 1, you should go back and count 8. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 right there. So I'm going to slip stitch into that. And that's where we are with row 5. When you put it, you got this really nice 3D effect for the first round of petals that we did, and then the second round that are being formed behind it. And now we're gonna move on to row 6. Now we're gonna do very similarly as we did earlier. We're gonna work behind these petals now. So we're gonna be working behind this second set of round of petals, not the first one. So the first one, we're done with it. That was the first one, we're done. That's the second row that we just did. We're gonna be working behind those now. So what you're gonna do is chain 1, just like we did before. Push your petal forward, and it looks a bit more tricky, but if you put your fingers between it, you can see it easier. Find that middle, that's your single crochet. Find the middle. Push the petal forward, find that single crochet, that's in the middle, put your hook through it, single crochet, and that's your first single crochet. Perfect. You did it. So I'm going to show you that one more time. You did your chain 1, push the petal forward, find that post right there. That's your single crochet that you want to work into. Behind the petal, you're going to put your hook through it like that and single crochet. Whoa, I keep pulling up more. Sorry, this yarn is very sensitive. Okay, single crochet. It's a bit tricky for the first single crochet, but after that it's super duper easy. So after you do your first single crochet around the first single crochet of row 4, that was the post again that we just did our first single crochet on, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're going to find your next post. It's much easier now when you look at it. Super easy to find. Push the petal forward, push this petal forward as well. Find it, find the single crochet, put your hook from behind, put it, and single crochet right into it. And repeat that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find that next one. So find it from the top and then turn it. So that's right there. Turn it. Find the single crochet. Work right into it. Going from the back, what it looks like. Go in and single crochet. Chain 7. You're going to repeat that all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Find the next one. Right there. Put your hook through. Well, it's a bit tricky, but you guys will get it, believe me. It took me a while too. Okay, there we go. Whoa, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find the next post right there. Oh, right there. Find the single crochet, work into it, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Find the next petal. It looks really crowded, but you got it, okay? Find the next one right there. It's right there. Go from behind. When you're looking at it from the back, it's technically from the front, but when you look at it from the back, it looks like it's from the back. Single crochet into that, chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you are going to find the next one right there. Whoa. Go into it, single crochet, and there is 2 more chain spaces left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find that next post right there. Go from behind, go into it. Whoop, go into it. A bit tricky, but it's doable. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we are on our last chain space that we're going to do, and as we did earlier, instead of making your last single crochet, you're literally just going to slip stitch into that first one that you did. If you look, it's right there. So follow the chain. You see the chain is there. It's attached to the single crochet. So go into it and slip stitch right in. Now when you place it down, you can't see the petals. You can't see the chain spaces we just formed. You can only see the first round of petals, second round. When you turn around, look at those chain spaces. There should be 8 of them because there's 8 petals. Consistency. So row 7. Okay, so you are going to, as we did earlier, slip stitch into that first. So push the petals forward, look for that chain space. It is not hard to find, it's right there. Slip stitch into it. There we go. We brought our yarn closer. And you're going to chain 1, single crochet, 7 half double crochet, and single crochet in every chain 7 space around. So exactly as we did on row 3, 5, and we're going to do now on row 7, you're going to put 1 single crochet, this time 7 half double crochets. So we're increasing by 1. I'm sure you must have noticed that by now. For each round of petals, we're going to do 1 more half double crochet than we did the last time. So we got our first, whoopsie. We got our first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochets, 3 more times, 5, 6, and 7. And then you're going to do that last single crochet into the same space. And that's your first petal done. Skip right over that middle single crochet between the chain spaces. Skip right over it, go into the next chain space, single crochet, 7 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 1 single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double crochet, and our last single crochet into the same space. Skip right over into the next chain 7 space, single crochet, 7 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoop, whoopsie, 6, 7, and you're gonna, I count for every petal, so I know I didn't make a mistake. So that's your first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double crochets, single crochet into the same chain space. Skip over that middle, right into the next chain space, single crochet, 7 half double crochet, 4, 5, whoop, 6, 7. So we got 1 single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double crochet, last single crochet into that space, go right over into the next one, single crochet, okay, I did not count that right. 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half double crochets, 6, 7. You're going to do that last single crochet into the same space, right over into the next one, single crochet. I'm just going to repeat that all the way around. I'd recommend counting your petals as you go, because trying to count them at the end is much harder than it looks. 1 single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double, and our last single crochets. We are 2 petals away from the end of this round. So single crochet, so 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 half double crochet, single crochet, and we are into our last chain 7 space before this we conclude this round. So you're going to go right into it, single crochet, half double crochets, so 1 single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochet, 7, and your last single crochet into that, and you are going to slip stitch into the first single crochet of this round. So count back from the end of that petal, that's the last one. You should count back to the 9th one, because you have 2 single crochets and 7 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, right there. I'm going to slip stitch right into that. Okay, so we did our 3rd round of petals, the hard part's over. Now we are going to work for row 8 and 9, which concludes our flower. That was a bit tricky for some people, so I'm just gonna kind of be slow and explain how it works. So I wrote down that I'll explain the construction of the next row. Row 7 that we just did, it comprised of 9 stitches for every chain 7 space. So remember all those spaces that we had all the way around from, last round, all of them consisted of 2 single crochets and 7 half double crochets between them. That is 9 stitches altogether for every chain 7 space. I'm going to call them 9 stitch bunch just to make it easier. 9 stitch bunch, that's it. So for row 8, the single crochets that you'll be making, so that's the next row we're going to do, it's going to be into the first and 5th stitch of the 9 stitch bunch. So the first stitch of the bunch is the one we just slip stitch into, because that's our first single crochet. So that would be the first of that first bunch of 9. That's the first one. So row 8, chain 7, which counts as a single crochet plus chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet in the middle half double crochet of the 9 stitch bunch. So find it, look for it. So we are into that first one, count over. That first one that we just did the chains out of, that counts as our first one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's our middle right at the top. You're gonna single crochet right into that. So we did a chain 7, that counts as a single crochet. So technically we did a single crochet into that first of the 9 bunch. So that's a 9 bunch. Ignore everything else. Just look at that 9. That's right there. That is a single crochet, 7 half double crochet, and a single crochet at the end of that petal. The first one we just did a single crochet out of, that's our chain 1, and then chain 6, single crochet into the 5th. So that's the first, second, third, fourth, and 5th. You're going to single crochet right into that. Now you're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Single crochet in the first single crochet of the next 9 stitch bunch. So we just did, that was our first 9 stitch bunch. Look at our second 9 stitch bunch. Find the very first on that bunch. That is this one right there. Or if you want to count over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th from where you did your last single crochet in, you're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to single crochet into that. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find that middle one. So that was the first one we just did our single crochet into. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet into that top point. So if you look at it, you should be going basically up and down the petals with 6 chains on the first single crochet, and then the peak, and then go down, and then go up, and then go down again. So you're going to chain 6, whoopsie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count over from where you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet right into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, again, as I said, as you're going up the petal, so in the middle of the petal, you will be counting the one you just did your single crochet into as your first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet, single crochet right into that. You're going to chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now when you're counting going down, you won't be counting the one you just came out of. So you're going to count the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go right into that and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Count that one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you might be able to visually see that as you're going down the petal, the first stitch just kind of has a drop. So you can look at it. It's kind of formed this like V shape there. That one that's right at the kind of valley of that first one, but you can count if that's easier. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. First, counting the one that we just came out of, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not counting the one we came out of, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're approaching the end of the row. Round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet into that. Now for the last one, you're gonna chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's your last one. You're going to find the very first. So you remember we did a chain 7, not a chain 6, right in the beginning, because the first chain counts as our first single crochet. So you're gonna slip stitch into that very first chain, right there. I'm gonna go underneath both loops. Whoop, bit harder, but it's more secure, and slip stitch right into that. Now you've joined. So set down your flower. You should be able to see going around. You should have 16 of these little chain spaces. You can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, if you got 16 chain 6 spaces, you are good to go. We are on our last row for the flower. We're going to, as we did before, slip stitch right into that first chain 6 space. Slip stitch over into it. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet in the same chain space that you're in. So that first chain 3 that you just did, that counts as a double crochet. You're going to do another double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet into the same space. It's not a half double crochet, it's a regular double crochet. So you did a chain 3, double crochet in the same space, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the same space, chain 1 in between your spaces, chain 1, 2 double crochets, 1, 2 into the next space right there, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So I'm going to call that a shell. So that 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet is one shell. So we did our first shell, we chain 1, we did our next shell. We're going to chain 1 again. We're going to find the next space right there, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, which is just called a shell. After a shell, we chain 1, go right into the next space, double crochet, 2, chain 1, and 2. You're going to chain in between your shells, go into the next space, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So set it down and see how the shells are being formed. First shell, second, third, fourth, fifth. So you should go all the way around. Between our shells, we chain 1, go right into the next space, double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Chain 1 between your shells, next space, double crochet, chain 1, chain 1 in between your shells, next space, another shell, chain 1, next shell, chain 1. So if this part gets tedious, just skip over the end. This is the last row for the flowers. You will just go around and slip stitch to that first chain 3 we did, and your flower is all done. You did it. Chain 1, next space, 2, chain 1, next space, we do a shell in each chain space around, and it's separated by 1 chain. 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochet into the same space, chain 1, and into the next. Now we are on our last, we're going to be doing our last shell right there, and you're going to go into it as you normally would, do your 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of that first chain 3, or turning chain. So count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, go into it. I go under both loops because it's more secure, but you can go under one if you want. Slip stitch right into that, and voila, your flower is all done. You should have 3 sets of petals. If you want to go back and count your shells, you should have 16 shells. So that is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into each chain space around. So 16 shells you should have. Go ahead, count it, you should be good. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. If you guys have any more questions, you can send me a private DM, or you can put it in the Instagram group chat. I really appreciate you guys helping me out with this. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and have a great evening.